Hello everybody, my name's Erica and welcome back to my channel, Ginger Books. So today I am with you here to share today my favorite sequel, I think, of 2019. And it of course is the sequel to the Stalking Jack the Ripper series that I have been reading. So therefore, introducing Hunting Prince Dracula by Kerri Maniscalco. Now, Kerri Maniscalco continues the story with Audrey and Thomas. This time, instead of staying in Cheerio, London, you are following Audrey and Thomas as they take a train to Romania. So hence the name, Hunting Prince Dracula. So in this thrilling sequel, you get to follow Thomas and Audrey as they're going to the Brahms Castle that is housed the forensics with the very grumpy headmaster. And of course, they can't escape what's happening in this book because murders start happening. And it is just a wild ride and a very thrilling sequel to this series. Now, of course, we're going to have a book talk about it. So let me explain the 3 criteria that we're going to be talking about. Now, for the new people that are new to my channel, I talk about 3 things that give a book a 5-star rating to me. So the first one is how well do the characters entice me into this story? I want to be able to have an emotional roller coaster ride with the characters. So how relatable are they? How well do they develop throughout the story when they encounter plot twists and the plot thickens? And just how well are they written? Now, number 2 that I look for is plot development. How well is the plot written? How well are the plot twists? And can the plot keep going? How well is it developing throughout the story? And how well is the world and, the historical elements going into the plot? The third thing I look for is, does it fit the genre? Is it really well written for that genre? So, of course, like historical fiction, mystery, thriller. So with that in mind, let's get into the book talk. So does Hunting Prince Dracula meet all 3 of these criteria? Well, number 1 is the character development. So obviously, I still loved Audrey and Thomas in this story. Those are your 2 main characters. And Audrey Rose is just such a kick-ass main character. You're still seeing her dealing with the emotional turmoil she was just put through in the last ending of the book and still facing it today with some of the psychotic breaks she is kind of having, or I shouldn't really call it psychotic breaks. It's just having to deal with herself mentally while trying to, deal with these murders, trying to examine them and show off, a woman can also be in this profession too. I also love Thomas Cresswell. You see more of his development in this story. You actually start seeing more of his backstory and his family, who he actually is, and uncovering some of the mystery. But of course, he still has a few tricks up his sleeve. But I just love the character development separately and also them together as their romance blossoms in this book. So love the romance. Criteria 2 is the plot still upholding that huge build development and those plot twists, and oh my god, yes it does. Again, it was kind of dry at the beginning, about until page 20-ish mark. But it just, throws you into the first murder and everything. And just the way in this story, the royal family is getting pretty much kind of under attack of how people are being found slain with either stakes through their heart or puncture holes in their blood drained of themselves. So it's kind of pointing figures toward the royal family. And for Vlad the Impaler, is he risen again? Is Prince Dracula here? It is just so fascinating to see how the historical element wraps into this fantastic fictional plot. Thank you, Kerri Maniscalco, for a great sequel. And you're literally, topping Cassandra Clare's series right now. And that's really hard to do since that is, the best series I have read so far in this type of genre. in the mystery and fantasy. But you're bridging that gap and you're slowly becoming like my number one. Now, my third criteria met, does it fit the historical fiction genre? Does it stay true to it? And I say definitely times 10. I love the historical element of bringing in Dracula into this story and circling around like murders around it. Has Vlad risen? Who knows? And it's just so thrilling. And oh my god, that plot twist at the end, I forgot to mention this. Holy crap. Again, speechless, broadsided, didn't even think of it. But when I went back and read it, obviously it was pointing to some signs that it was this character. So, sorry, if you do read this book, I warned you. But it does withhold the historical element so well. I loved it, enjoyed it, and obviously, now you know, the book has upheld all 3 criterias. Now you know that since it met all 3 criterias, it definitely was a 5 out of 5 stars for me, and a great thrilling sequel, and it definitely has made my top 10 list of books in September, which I will be coming up with a wrap-up video hopefully this week, if not next week. So, well, thank you for joining me for this video, and thank you for watching. I hope to see you in the next video. And I did get some new photo editing program. I finally got Adobe Premiere Pro, but I am having difficulties editing, so if it seems a little shaky in this video, I do apologize. I am hoping as I learn the program more, it will be less shaky. But without further ado, thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time.